Hello.
That's so cute, the little "I love you" thing at the end.
I know.
That's cute.
I'm like so funny. Last night I was watching Chelsea Lynn again,
Oh,
and
god.
I'm telling you, I almost peed my pants. If you want to see something funny, go to the Five Guys mukbang. Oh my God, it is so funny because he drops
She's
his hamburger.
hysterical.
Oh, he drops his hamburger on her, and she then turns around and goes, "Arrow!" I'm pissed. And the hamburger falls on the floor of her car and she picks it up and she picks the
Oh
hair out
my
of it.
god.
Oh my
Picks
God.
the hair out of it.
I know.
Ugh.
Picks it
Do you
and
think
he eats it. He eats the hamburger. It's
well, you've worked in
hilarious.
food service before, right?
Yes.
Okay, so do people really, like, spit in your food if you complain or do
Never,
bad
I've
things?
never seen that in any restaurant.
I'm
That's
not asking you
anywhere.
personally. I don't think you've ever done that, but have
No,
other
but I've never seen that done, or I've never seen it, but I've heard of people doing that. I've also heard of people doing more disgusting, gross things, putting more disgusting, gross things like I think somebody like
please
wiped his
don't say pubic hair. Please don't
wiped
say
his
pubic
butt and put like on a cake, put like some of his like poop on the cake. It was like a
Ugh.
Black Forest cake, and he put some of his poop on it. But I have heard of that.
Okay,
It's pretty gross. Hey,
first go let's
vegan
let's first go to the whole thing of why was he carrying around extra
poop.
smears of poop?
Because I think he was
Does he
mad
not know
at
how to wipe?
no, he was mad. He was mad at the owner for something. I don't know. Maybe he didn't get it the hours that he wanted to. But
Damn.
yeah, he did put that on a dessert. And
Okay,
they
that's
and
gross.
people were getting sick and they found out that's what it was. It was like poop in the
It's like
dessert.
typhoid Mary, but from the butt region.
Yeah. I mean,
That's gross.
you can,
Jen! What's up,
hey
girl?
Jan,
Good
what's
morning.
up?
Baby
How are you
girl.
guys?
It's a little baby girl. Have you ever put stuff in people's food, Jen? Because you got mad at them?
Um, no, but my dad puts the gizzards of the turkey
Yeah.
in the stuffing, and he knows. Like I think he does that because yeah.
My mother
Just
used to do that. That was the thing was gizzards. She put gizzards in the stuffing and I hated. Oh God, I hate
See,
it. I
and my
went,
mom always put it in the gravy,
oh
in a
God,
giblet gravy.
no.
So, like, you could pick them out and push them to the side if you wanted to before, I
Did it
don't
get
know.
that taste though? The giblet
No,
taste ever?
I don't think so. I love giblets. I love god dang, gizzards and giblets. I don't have any problem with those.
My friend used to eat them fried up in a pan in
The
butter.
neck of the turkey used to disgust the fuck out of me once I knew what other
Hey
things looked like.
Margie. Hello.
Just,
Hey
hey,
Gemma.
Marky.
Love you, Gemma.
Gemma B, Brian, vegan.
hey Gemma.
I'm cruising. I'm
Hi,
cruising.
vegan.
Everybody. Look at that sea of blue in here.
I'm telling you.
A sea of blue. That's what I like to see.
So, yeah.
Hey Colt 49ers. I like to see my sea of blue. And I know that nothing bad is going to happen.
I figured out my bucket list.
What? Oh,
Do
yeah.
tell.
Okay, right.
Win the lottery.
Oh, God. Yeah. Don't we all want to do that?
I get that it's supposed to be something that's completely attainable, but I kind of believe it is.
Hey, Carlos, don't you think
Hey,
that,
Lulu.
don't you think that if we won the lottery, people would be nice?
No.
I mean, if you
I
win,
think
if you win
suddenly
the
you would have a
lottery and
lot of friends.
you have a lot of money, don't people treat you differently?
Brian wants a bucket.
You know,
He wants a bucket.
I think they do, but I have to say, I think it's out of, in all honesty, jealousy, but they don't really realize that. You know what
I
I
think
mean?
they want shit. I think that they're going to cuddle up next to you and suddenly brush your hair and offer you foot rubs because they want a loan.
Well, that's
Or-
why they say if you win the
Hey,
lottery,
Ben.
you should. The first thing you should do is go to an attorney.
Oh, yeah,
The
absolutely.
very first thing you should. Hi, Ben.
Yeah,
Hey,
a
LaDonna and
Hey,
Tipsy.
Donna.
a financial advisor.
I'd
Yeah,
go straight
financial-
bodyguard. So I would go to Secret Service. That would be first.
Would you buy Secret Service?
Probably so. It depends
You
on how they
lucky
look.
Lulu.
And carrying a gun. And do you have to wear that shirt? Do you really need that bulletproof vest? Just saying. I'd go straight to sex trafficking. I don't know. Hey, Lucky Lou. Yeah,
Oh, I
okay,
love
that
that.
was me. I shouldn't even joke about that, but it's tempting. Yeah. I don't know. What would you buy? That house that I showed you, Jen.
Ugh.
I
Yes.
would make sure everybody in my family, especially if we won like $1 billion or whatever, I would make sure that my friends and my family were taken care of. My
Now,
family.
family is a broad definition because I've got a list of those that would not get shit.
Well, no, I mean my immediate family, like my kids, my stepkids, I make sure, and my grandkids. But I also would make sure my friends were taken care of. And we would be going on one of a vacation. Let me tell you.
I'm sorry. I was getting some kind of a text that said, this is your, what is this from? Log in now. Your security code it expires in 10 minutes. Don't share this code with anyone. They sent this to me too. I don't know when early. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I'm sure it's, something to get my passwords to everything. Where you going?
To the store.
What you buy me? That's it? Just milk?
Hi, Mike.
Carla said, hi, Mike.
Hi.com.
Jen said, hi, Mike. Hi, Mikey.
I just doxed your husband.
I don't give a
Sorry.
shit.
Sorry, not sorry.
His name isn't Mike, it's James.
Good luck with mine.
Right. Good luck.
We would never dox you. That's so low class to do that, dox.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when people
Doxing
mention
people.
your last name and shit. That's really rude.
Yeah, when people do
Anyway,
that, that's like
so
low
bucket
class.
list.
Yeah, it's on the bucket list.
Own YouTube. I would buy YouTube when I won the lottery.
God,
Oh, I
I
would buy
not.
YouTube and kick some people off.
That way I could really be the moral authority.
Once you start your own,
Yeah, fuck YouTube.
Oh
I'd
yeah,
start my
I
own.
would start my own platform. Yeah, that's true.
That would be fun. And the president, the CEO
Why
of
would you
my
want to be
new
on YouTube
platform
if
would
you
be
had that much
Donald J. Trump.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, New York.
God.
New York is
There we
canceling
go.
his 17 million. Wait, just let me say, this is funny. So Jackass, the mayor, gets on TV yesterday and says, we're canceling his contract. The city of New York no longer wants to do business with Donald James Trump. Okay, it's a $17 million contract. Okay. But his reason for canceling the contract is because he's a criminal. Okay, he's not a criminal. At what court event was he deemed a criminal? I'm just saying, court of law. No impeachment doesn't count. That's not.
What about Hillary
process.
Clinton? Wasn't she a criminal?
What was? You mean is?
Isn't she a criminal? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
correct.
Isn't she a criminal?
Well, no, because
What's the
technically,
Oh, she was pardoned.
no,
she was pardoned.
no, she wasn't pardoned. Technically, she's never been through a court of law to deem that she's a criminal. I say criminal. Shut up.
Criminal.
Specifically, I say
What?
criminal. But
criminal.
back to the bucket list. So yeah, so when he sues this man because he has publicly called him a criminal, which is at best slander, defamation, whatever you want to call it, they're going to owe him $50 million. So grats on canceling that contract, you jackass. Okay, I'm done. Moving on.
That's going to be harsh.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
So bucket list. They
I
only
want-
kill people.
Did you
Oh,
see
the
that?
Clintons?
Who's Brian talking about?
Hillary? Who? Hillary Clinton?
There's a huge tube now. What's huge tube?
Oh, please say that's true.
What's it called? YouTube?
Can we join it? Can I actually go into a chat in there?
Huge. Do y'all get that?
Huge.
Do y'all get the play on that?
YouTube. No.
When Trump says it's going to be huge, huge. No,
No,
huge too.
Gigante.
Oh, huge tube. No, I didn't get it actually. It went
gonna
right
be
over my
huge.
head. It's a huge tube.
Yeah, he drops the H when he says that word. He's so cute. Anyway, I think he's cute. Yeah, she is serious. That is a thing. We're going to have a plethora of platforms to go test drive now, I guess, because we're under communist rule. And we
What was
got
that one that you were telling me about that I should try?
Telegram? No, that was
No, it was another one.
Ladonna.
That was another one.
Oh, there's a Rumble. Rumble.
Rumble. Yeah, Rumble.
Another,
Let's get ready to rumble.
yeah, it's supposed to be, and also they list what they pay you on your channel as you load videos and whatnot. It's listed there in little green letters how much it's making.
Oh,
So-
Brian, I wanted to tell Brian something
Listen,
about the debate about Jodi Arias. I reached out to Jodi Arias's attorney on YouTube.
Here we
See
go.
if he would come on with me on
Because-
Molly's.
Yeah, she
Molly
only
because
Live. I
Carla
didn't
has
get back
balls.
to me.
she's got
No, and I
Connections.
know him. Yeah, well, no, I have talked to him before. Not talked to him and like talked.
Okay, so she gave him a blowjob. Okay, it's out there. There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
And by talking, she means blowjob. I'm just saying.
Nermy, yeah, he has his own channel on here, Brian Kurt Nermy, and I reached out to him on his channel on his last video and asked him if I could interview him.
He's
The
like,
blind leading the blind.
who is this chick that keeps emailing me?
Yeah.
I'm
Who
looking
is she?
forward to it. She
He's
actually
probably,
knows.
He probably
stuff.
won't because he's kind of done with Jodi Arias.
Can you hear the email now? Mr. Nermy, listen, I need to blow Molly Golightly's mind. Can I interview you?
Oh my God! Can you
He's like,
imagine?
who the fuck is
And
Molly
now,
Golightly? And
he
what
let up
are you
her.
talking
He was actually Jodi Arias' attorney. Now, do you still feel sorry for her? Oh, he could tell you some more stories about her.
Does he pick his nose, Brian? Ugh.
Yeah, he did. He did in court.
Ew.
Where are you from? You're
Where-
from Texas.
I know. I need to know this. I need to know this. Where did he put the booger?
Listen,
Did he eat it?
We never saw where he put his. All we saw was his nose.
people are sick.
Oh, I hate Jennifer Wilmot. I can't with her. Oh, can't stand her.
Me either. Who are we talking about?
I know. And the hate is
No,
real with that
fucking
one.
bitch.
Talking about the Jodi Arias' attorneys.
Oh, I never
Oh,
heard of
LaDonna, you're from Texas. I know that. I'm not that dumb.
How did you know? Oh, Doxer. Great.
It took me a long time to figure that out.
Farla Doxer.
Carla Farla.
Farla Doxer. I've been accused of it so many damn times. It's not even funny.
You go to school at Harvard or Yale or Princeton, and you get in a court of law, and you're sitting up there making
Oh,
your
Brian,
argument
never.
with your fist up your nose. So it's like,
Oh my God.
oh God, $200,000 education, and well,
Yeah, it's about Jodi Arias. Because she feels sorry for Jodi, and I think that Jodi's shit. Yeah. I just can't feel sorry for her. Sorry.
no, I can't either.
A woman was psycho. Like what she did to that man was unbelievable.
Like if you look up in the DSMV, you're gonna see a picture of her next to psycho. She's a psycho.
She is.
Jodi, she's nuts.
She's
Oh.
crazy. Like when Molly came up here and said that she had felt sorry for her, I'm like, what the hell? You feel sorry for Jodi Arias? I can't wrap my head around that. I just can't. Oh, we'll have a debate about that. Yeah, okay.
That's sweet.com. Yes, sub to Brian St. John because we have a good time over there.
Yeah, we do.
When I go to Buc-ee's for gas,
Actually,
No, I
Brian,
need
put
a-
the link in the chat. Put
I
your
don't-
channel link in the chat.
LaDonna, I don't want a brownie. I want the fudge pack with the different fudge samples in it. And I need a t-shirt. Okay, back to bucket list. My bucket list is a Buc-ee's t-shirt, please. And thank you.
You guys need to sub to Brian St. John. He does some good. He really should do some crime lives or crime videos again because he was really good at that. He
I
was.
know. I know.
And we need to do another one because we had promised somebody in our little Discord that we would, and we haven't done it yet.
We have so many stories past that
Yeah.
one too.
That one's so deep, man. We're gonna have to do maybe
Yeah.
2 or 3 different weeks on that one. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's a good one.
I did. Shut up, Brian, because that went through my mind. Did I just say fudge pack? Yes, I did. I
You
meant
know
a
what a
pack
fudge
of
pack, you know what a
fudge.
fudge packer is,
I
right?
yeah, I do. I meant to say a pack of fudge. Okay. It's a little,
Pack of
there's
fudge.
like 24 little miniature pieces of different flavors. And it's so freaking good.
And she didn't mean it the way you think she meant it. So
No, he's just got to give me shit. Fudge pack.
I
shit.
never knew what that
Sand.
was actually until my brother told me that's what they do in
Your
prison.
brother told you.
My brother was a prison guard. He said that's what they call it. Fudge packing. I'm like, what?
We go from boogers to this.
Whoa, that's like a fudge packer. Means you're big. And I didn't know that.
You're crazy.
Thank you, LaDonna. Thank you for posting that.
Maybe we should never ever live stream at noon again because by then we've had way too much coffee and
Oh,
we're
I
more
know.
awake.
I'm like sick. I had
Oh
to.
no, I'm on my first cup still.
Still,
Well, see, it's
Mhm.
not noon for her though. You know, she's like 2 hours ahead of us, and Miss B is 3 hours or 3 hours. She's 2 hours behind us, and Miss B is 3 hours behind us. You're 1 hour
we
behind.
span the nation.
We're in different time zones. Hi, Top Cop. We're all in
Brian,
different times.
listen, that Brian St. John guy, he's a creep.
Oh my God.
Don't sit next to him, Top Cop. Come over here.
Yeah.
He picks his nose and he farts a lot.
Yeah. Oh wait, you were going to tell me about the fart, the prejudice, how I'm prejudiced against unicorn farts or unicorn.
I really think that you narrowly missed a discrimination suit with me because you refused to talk about unicorn farts, and I'm sick of it, Carla.
Well,
You're
I'll try to
not.
be better. I've had no coffee. I had to go to this big old conference room and sit around talking to guys with Brooks Brothers. Brian.
.com. That's a really good idea. Coming up using like the creative streams to help in the homeschooling efforts. Getting topics and current event stuff and different sides of different stories. That's
Love
a
you
good
too,
idea.
Gemma. Love you, girl.
Gemma.
That's what we're going to have to resort to, I think.
Just lifting other
yeah.
people's content, you think, or homeschooling?
Just,
No,
I mean, just
I think we need to talk about more like educational stuff and not concentrate on all this drama stuff because it's really not important.
Would you
And-
mean like, is it okay to pick your nose in a court of law? That kind of
Yeah,
thing?
like
Okay.
stuff like
yeah, there
that.
should be some etiquette there.
And
We're just trying to ensure this morning that nobody else wants to lift our
you tell your friend
content.
if she walks out of a restaurant in a restaurant and the toilet paper stuck on the bottom of her shoe, should you tell her
No,
or should you just let her be?
no, I think you should laugh quietly and try not to point.
If your girlfriend tucks her pantyhose into her skirt, should you tell her?
It depends on the person.
Right. Depends on the quote unquote friend.
No. If someone's got a piece of spinach stuck in their teeth, should you tell them?
Yes, I can't stand that.
Oh,
Yeah.
me too. That makes me
I
want
don't
to
know.
go.
But don't you have those, I don't even call them friends, but like associations that kind of hang into your group a little too long. And then you see them with this big chunk of spinach covering like one whole front tooth. And you're like, not saying a word.
Uh-huh.
You know what bothers me more than is when someone has like scum in the middle and the sides of their mouth. You know,
Ooh.
like
Oh,
scum.
yeah,
Or a
that,
milk
like-
mustache.
That like crusty white stuff because they can't. Yeah, I know what you mean. Ugh.
Create a story with as many words as you can find. The more words you can use, the better the story. Use a creative mind. I have already found 50 words for this puzzle using words from different streams. That's a good idea. That's very good.
Wait, what was it? The challenge will be. Wait, I'm gonna pin
So
that.
you got to go to the first one. Example: over past streams, I've taken words from your followers, scrambled the words to form random letters, creating a word search. 24 by 24 letter grid. So then with all the words that they can find from that word search, they have to create a story. And the more creative the story, the more words you find, the better
There
your
you go.
story
We
is.
could have a contest.
Mhm.
That sounds like fun.
We could or have someone up on panel.
If they
to
have
tell
a,
a story.
would you tell somebody if they had a booger? and you could see it.
Yes, I would.
I don't
Actually, I would,
know.
because
I
I'd be
think
gagging. I'd be like, you have a booger in
Is
your
that
nose.
hair gel?
I just wouldn't look at them.
What boogers?
The person with the booger.
What if you
You
were
just-
eating
yeah.
when you saw the booger?
Yeah. Do you bring up the word booger during a conversation at dinner?
You say, excuse me.
You have a little something.
You're making me want to puke right now. You know what was funny when I was watching that, Chelsea Lynn? Because he kept getting food stuck in his beard, and she kept going yelling at him. It's like,
But Carlos,
Carol,
is it
wipe your mouth.
Carlos?
Carol.
Is it doxing your own phone number if you put your phone number in there? That's not doxing. That's
Not
putting your
anymore.
phone number out there available for people to call you. That's
Yeah.
not a
If
dox.
that's what you want.
When
I
you
mean,
put your own info out, you don't dox yourself. Hey, that's
No.
not- okay.
well, if you put your own phone number
I mean,
out there or address out there, it's you doing it. So if you get scribe, sorry, if you put your own stuff out there, that's on you. If something happens, that's on you.
Yep.
technically, under the terminology of doxing, that's just dropping of documents.
Right.
Is what that means. Your private documents, your whatever. But I mean, I don't think you can dox yourself. I mean, if you put your information out there, that's you putting it out there. If you
Right.
walked in and talked to a judge and said, Judge, Your Honor, I have doxed myself, he's
Or I
probably
got-
going to laugh at you.
I got swatted because I doxed myself because I
Right.
put my own information out there. He's going
The
to say,
judge would look
"Well,"
at you, don't do
dumbass.
that again.
but if someone else does it to you, if someone puts, say, your last name or, your kid's name
Or
or
your phone number.
whatever, or your phone number out
Yeah,
there,
as long as you have
that's-
proof.
that's doxing.
Then on the night of the purge,
Yeah. Then, on the night of the purge, you can go over to that person's house
go find them.
and go find them and beat the crap out of them.
Curriculum.
You all
without your-
create my curriculum without your knowledge, even with question bad, word, phrases.
Yeah.
It opens minds to be more creative in their comments, work criteria. Exactly. I would hope someone would kindly tell me if I had spinach on
Or a
my
bat in the cave. Excuse me. Yeah, you got a little bat in the cave there. That's cool. I like that phrase. I'm gonna have to write
Yeah,
that down.
yeah, we might steal that. I couldn't find one of my socks, so I doxed my sock and found it was under the couch.
What? Have y'all all been drinking this morning?
Yeah, I think Brian's being silly today.
Well, it's 5:00 somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I thought we decided to go in the afternoon.
Okay, so chat. What would be the first thing you would buy? Don't tell me you're going to give your family.
No.
For you, selfish, all no holds barred.
the
What
lottery,
would you buy if you won the lottery? Just for you.
Exactly. For yourself. I think I
You
know.
looked up your sock.
I think I think I know what Gemma's would be. Because she does a lot of education for that organization.
Jen, what would be the first thing you'd buy? Selfish purchase from the lottery.
A
Oh,
pony.
selfish person.
Yeah.
Pony?
Just for you.
A pony.
No, a pony.
You'd buy a pony?
Yeah, but not a cheap pony.
See, I know exactly what I would buy.
I want one
What?
of the
What
ones
would
that
you
you
buy?
put in you know what I mean? The painted, just those,
I would buy an RV. A
Oh.
whole decked out RV, and I would go pick up my friends, and we would have one
Then-
hell of a vacation.
Where would we go?
Does it matter?
A new
Does it
ass?
really matter?
With a crack in it.
We would stock up on booze, stock up on wine, stock up
Listen,
on food, and we
we,
would just hit the road. I don't know if I'd drive though.
we can no longer acknowledge Brian in chat. He is a socks doxer.
I'd buy a
Brian.
new ass because mine has a crack in it. Oh, Lord.
So RV's good. Pony is excellent.
She
Just
said,
saying.
she would see, I knew it. She would set up an autism charity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not selfish though, Gemma. We were talking like something you would do for yourself.
A BMW SUV.
I am the driver. Oh,
A
you be the
Vespa?
driver, Ivana? Okay.
Because you're
As long
tired
as
of
I'm
bike
not the
jokes.
driver. picking their noses reminds me of Caddyshack. I don't, you know what? I never saw that movie,
You have
Caddyshack.
to see it. The little
I have never
gopher in
seen
there is tremendously funny. That's my favorite part of the whole
it.
show. Him
What about
dancing.
an island?
Well, Jeffrey
Ooh,
Epstein's is for sale. Any
oh
takers?
I would
God,
take that.
I would never go there. Ugh.
Just
Got
take
some
a
bad
priest down
juju.
there and have them, exercise the island and get all the demons off of it, and then
Oh.
it'd be great.
Behaving. I'd create an anti-asshole vaccine.
Anti-asshole vaccine.
Good luck with that one. I don't think there's a cure for that.
You
Thank
should be
you,
exiled
Ladonna.
from the community. I agree, Brian. Let's exile ourselves, all of us. We already did that. Okay. Anti-asshole vaccine. Just
I wonder what that would entail.
buy a restaurant deli where you can build your own sandwich, any
I
kind.
buy a restaurant.
good.
Really, what would be cool to have is one of those, those trucks, those food trucks that
Yeah,
go around from location to location.
That
A
would
girl.
be fun.
a girl could
That would
train.
be like fun to do part-time, like if you really like cooking.
They have those. B. I'll put that in Discord. They do actually have an anti-asshole vaccine. You have to load it first, though.
I want a bologna on Texas toast with peanut butter and cheese. Ew,
It
Brian,
requires
stop. That's gross. He wants bologna on Texas toast with peanut butter and cheese
Mm.
crackers.
Brian, are you
probably really-
pregnant? Brian's pregnant.
Probably really eats that too.
Yeah, he's pregnant.
Yeah,
Pretty
I
sure.
think he is.
Yeah.
I think he is.
I don't know, man. So we're babysitting.
Who are you babysitting today?
We're babysitting Gypsy, my husband's boss's dog, until Sunday.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You were taking care of her.
Little Gypsy's here, so that's
Your
gonna be-
husband's not working today?
No, they're off till Monday.
Oh, okay. What is it? A vacation?
No, it's called COVID, lack of work, and lack of work.
Oh,
Yeah, they couldn't schedule anything for this week for whatever reason. Quit your job, pay off your house, and a fancy RV. Now we're talking.
See,
Listen,
RV,
we're talking not
he's
just a
a girl
million.
after my own heart. RV. I love this stuff.
Y'all
No,
know that the big lottery is up to 750 million.
I heard somebody won it in Virginia.
No, you've been drinking again. Hold on, let me look. Let me see. Dun dun dun, lottery. Because the last I looked at it was 750. They haven't drawn again.
You guys could have private jets and just jet all over.
Yeah, that's true. But then you can't talk if you're if you're in different jets. I don't want to play that. I want you to tell me who won it. Let's see. It could have been your local one.
Might have been.
Let's see. The Powerball is 550 million, or 640 is the estimated. The next draw is January 16th. Now that's for Powerball. Mega Millions, 750 million, and the draw on that is on tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can do your individual state lotteries. So yeah. So if you had, so now see, that changes the whole question. Not just a million, right? You win 750 million. You want access to tour all of the pyramids. That would be fun.
Or the 7 wonders of the world.
And do you know if you win that much money, it's always going to make more money for you, no matter
If you
what.
set it up right, yeah.
It's
yeah.
going to keep making money for you.
Oh, yeah.
The
Like even
provost.
if you put it in the bank, it's going to make interest.
Absolutely.
I want to look at the provost tour bus, the provost bus. Let's see what that looks like. The provost bus. What is that? So it's like a huge motorhome, luxury coaches. Dang, girl. Yeah. There's the Emerald Provost from 2020. That sucker's huge. They say Prevost. Okay, Prevost. I said Provost.
So now we're talking yacht.
Yacht would be good. when you get sick of rolling around in the RV, you just jump on the yacht.
Yes.
God, those things are beautiful. That
That's
would be a good one.
good. Like that would be my first purchase. My first selfish purchase would be an RV.
John would buy a football franchise. Which one? Don't say the Patriots. Don't say the Patriots. Do not say the Patriots. Several millions a piece.
Oh, Lucky Lou, who said I'd be able to sleep like the baby, no stress over bills. That's
Brian,
true.
Brian said he would buy you a bunch of yarn, Carla. He's trying to get back in your good graces. But what he really wants you to do is to make more socks that he can dox. Dox and socks.
You're gonna
Hey,
dock socks.
I'm gonna write a children's book. Dox and socks
Socks and socks.
instead of fox and socks.
Socks and socks.
Dallas, of course. Okay. I can see that. I can help him run that. That would be fun. Y'all gonna have to move though. You know that, right? Just saying. My kitten. Where is she? She's meowing. I hear her. The cowgirls.
Whenever, if you hear a misdemeanor, it's a sister calling her.
Do what?
It's like the weirdest ringtone.
Oh, my sister's ringtone? It's hysterical. My dogs completely freak out every time they hear it. They're like, it's her. Where is she?
I'd buy a jetpack and fly over the inauguration and be on repeat show.
Ew, Brian.
Brian! That's disgusting.
I
We'll
have
commute-
to pop off and pack for tomorrow real quick.
Where are you going? Oh, hiking.
She's going hiking.
Yeah.
Why weren't we invited? I'm going to need you to answer that question.
You're more than welcome. Good luck.
Okay, at least I got an invite. I ain't going, but at least I was invited.
We're not stopping because people are tired.
Shut up.
Oh,
What?
that counts me out. That counts me out.
That was my first experience and
Are you
a
going
major
with
hike.
Todd?
Did they actually
no,
say
I
that
go
to
by
you?
myself.
We're not stopping because people are tired. Were you like,
Yeah.
bitch, really?
So, and I was tired and I had altitude sickness, and I mean, it was rough, but I learned
Are
from
you
it.
going with
This is
your?
no joke.
Are you going with anybody? Or are you going by yourself?
I go by myself. You know that, Carla.
There are bears out there and shit.
Yes,
What are
I
you,
told her that. I
mountain
don't know why
lions?
she does it. I would freak the
Dear
frick out.
God.
There's no way.
You too, Margie. Have a great day. You can't go by
Margie,
yourself.
thank
You're
you for coming
grounded.
I
in.
don't go by myself.
No, I'm going to
I
need to
mean,
talk
I
to Todd.
take
I'm gonna need to
a
talk to your
weapon.
husband. A weapon.
No,
When-
she brings something with her. What is it you bring with you?
I've got an air
Pepper
horn,
Pepper spray?
and I've got it's bear spray or pepper spray, and then a 45.
And an air horn. Does that work? Have you ever had to use them?
The air horn, yes, and it was for like mountain lion.
Who was more afraid, you or the mountain lion?
Me,
Okay, that's what I thought.
Did it scare it off?
yeah.
The bears are hibernating now, are they?
In the winter, they hibernate. Where the hell have you been?
Yeah,
They got to
we
go outside to pee. Come on.
No, we have
And they
No,
sleep
they
moose
don't.
that are
Who's snack?
moose and
sleep for a
elk that
couple
are
months.
kind of rough around here, and
The mountain
coyote.
lion. The mountain
Mountain
lions
lions
are not
aren't
hibernating.
Hibernating.
Missy, with your air horn.
But she's not scared. See, haven't you seen the videos she's done of her hiking?
Yeah, I know, but they make me scared, so I can rarely watch them.
Oh dear God.
It's kind of like the
You
whole
know what's
driving
nice?
thing that you guys watched, and I'm like, can't do it.
I'm going snowshoeing, so I mean, you can usually see tracks. The snow really does kind of make it easier. It's warmer. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm exerting as much energy when I
Right.
snowshoe
Yeah,
than I do just hiking or
yeah.
climbing. Yeah,
Well,
But-
you're not having to climb over the terrain, really. You're just on top of the snow.
right. You feel lighter. It's kind of cool.
I want to go snowshoeing. Where are you?
But you don't go overnight, right? You just go for the day.
I have gone overnight,
Dear God, no.
but not during the winter. I mean, that's kind of like the Donner Party.
The Donner Party.
Well,
Party
I've heard
four.
isn't there a girl that's missing in Colorado? I just heard it on the
yeah.
news. not too
Probably
long
like
ago.
27 of them because Colorado is like the crazy place right now.
Yeah, and it's
Oh,
usually
God,
down south, you know.
Like you don't
But
even
I
have to type in true crime anymore. You just type in Colorado. And
Yeah, it seems
first-
like there's a lot of crime going on there.
the first 20 things about Colorado that pop up is all the missing or dead people. I'm just, what's going
I
on?
think
out
the first thing you type in Colorado is don't move there if you're married.
We just had another officer shooting yesterday, actually. It's almost every 2 days, something.
It's nuts.
Yeah. But I'm going to pop off. Thanks for having me up, babe.
Love you, Jen.
I will talk to you
you.
guys
Love the girl.
later.
Thanks for coming up.
No, thanks. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Love her.
So no picking your nose in the RV. Or
I
we
just
should and
exiled-
not tell
I just-
LaDonna about
I
it.
just exiled her from my panel.
Who?
Jen.
Why? You kick her off?
I
You're mean.
exiled her from my panel.
Carla, the power you have.
I do. I have the power.
He's going to hire, Brian's going to hire Gwen Stefani to come sing in his ear in the morning.
Oh my
You
God.
are sassy.
I'm
It's okay.
telling
Get up
Nicole
here,
I-
sassy ass.
Telling Nicole. Yeah, why aren't you up here, Brian?
I was
Oh,
talking about
did you see what LaDonna said? She's gonna set up Don't Diss Chihuahua Foundation.
the chihuahuas that I had were really
Don't
good
Diss
until we left the
Chihuahua
house.
Foundation.
And then they tore up every shred of toilet paper that we had in that house. And it looked like it had snowed. I'm not even kidding you. It was freaking everywhere. I just went and got the shop vac and started sucking it up.
Why do Chihuahuas have such a bad?
I think
bad
they
rep?
have little man syndrome.
Brian, check out Messenger. Oh, here, I'll give it to you. Whatever. There. There.
Oh,
God, it wasn't Discord.
golly, Brian.
Good Lord, you can't find nothing.
He couldn't find his socks.
He's a man.
He will dox you to get that link. I'm just
Brian doesn't do that. He behaves himself so much anymore. Like
saying
nobody
anymore.
can really say, Carla, ever see my Chihuahua videos on my channel?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
I think that your chihuahua is under the influence, and that's why she's so well behaved. Pretty sure. Brian, say your thing. What's going on?
Who is that woman in the middle?
That's hottie patata
That's
cabbage.
Misdemeanor.
You look like Ellen. You look like Ellen Barkin.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, when you look at it, you're like, "Thanks, Bri."
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
Mr. Jack.
Mr. Jackson.
I beat you to it.
Oh, shut up.
But that Gwen Stefani song, that 4 a.m. song, that's the girl crush. That's the Bri girl crush.
I have not seen that video.
You see her in that video, she looks like Marilyn Monroe.
I still like Hollaback though.
holler back. Yeah, she's a
Yeah.
good
Wait,
one.
is she your hall pass, Brian?
My hall pass.
We all have a hall pass. Like who we would, if we weren't,
Like
married.
your spouse
Yeah.
cannot disagree with you having relations with this person.
Yeah.
It's like if this person ever shows up at my house, I get a hall pass and you just
Yeah.
go away and we'll be back in about 27 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, if Gwen Stefani showed up, Nicole would join in with us.
Or you can just toss them the camera. Take
I wouldn't.
So
I wouldn't get a word in edgewise.
I can't think of a hall pass. Like who's yours? I remember you said someone. I can't remember.
I have a bunch of hall passes.
Oh.
Currently, it's Jim Jordan, representative
Right.
from Ohio.
And Trey
But I
Gowdy,
could go and stay at Brian's and I could actually stalk him.
or Trey Gowdy.
Right.
No, I kind of ditched Trey Gowdy because he left office.
Did you break up with him? Did
Yeah,
you break-
I'm really kind of upset with him. We haven't spoken for quite a while. He doesn't know we haven't, but we haven't.
Well, he
And
knows. I'm
yeah.
sure he knows.
Yeah,
He had to debate you about this.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of upset with him, and now you're a Fox commentator. Oh, joy! But you can't actually cast a vote from Fox, so that kind of irritates me.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. But yeah, I like Jim. Movie stars. Hugh Jackman.
Movie star.
Yeah.
Sorry for being absent, taking a break from you two. Mr. Jackson, completely understand.
I like Katie Heigl.
Worries.
Yes, she's adorable.
Who's
Mhm.
that?
Um,
Who?
Katie Heigl.
Who's that?
She played in Knocked Up. She played on Grey's Anatomy for a while.
Yep. Grey's Anatomy. She
Uh,
was in love with the heart transplant guy,
yeah,
and he died.
I'm not sure who she is.
the heart transplant guy
Thank you,
ended up
Gemma.
playing Negan in The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
He played a
I
bad
don't-
guy.
Catherine Heigl? I'm
Yeah.
going to look her up because I don't know. Who
She's
she
really
is.
pretty.
I'm thinking
The Rock.
Sharon. Why am I thinking Sharon Stone?
Nah, Sharon Stone
That's
had her
not
day.
Sharon Stone.
Nuh-uh.
Did
These
Sharon
days-
Stone play in? No, she didn't play in Grey's Anatomy.
No.
Catherine
These days, The Rock.
Heigl?
Catherine
Yeah.
Heigl.
Yeah, but Gwen Stefani takes the rocker chick cake for me any day.
The guy who plays what's his
Because
face
she can
on The
sing?
Walking Dead. He's another one. Yes.
Who?
The guy who plays on The Walking Dead with the bat with the barbed wire. What's his
Yeah.
name?
Daryl?
Oh yeah, he's good looking.
Yeah.
What is his name?
He's sexy.
I can't remember his name. Yeah.
Gemma,
yeah.
post your channel, please.
And then there's Jason Momoa. If you're going to go younger, and The Rock. B
Oh my
says The
God.
Rock.
Yes, he is very good looking.
Yeah, he is.
I didn't even think about him.
Then Mila Kunis takes a quick second.
Mila is adorable. I might do Mila.
She's a naughty girl.
If I were drunk enough, I would probably. And that's not a diss on her. It's my total lack of inhibition.
Did you see that movie she played in where she had the lesbian girlfriend, but she wasn't the lesbian?
No.
No,
She would just let her lesbian girlfriend do whatever she wanted to do.
What porn channel was this on, Brian?
That's a regular movie.
Lord.
It's a regular
what have we
movie.
missed?
She's naughty. Mila Kunis is naughty.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
I heard about. Isn't she married to what's his name?
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, she got her
And they
first
have a
kiss.
couple of kids.
Yeah, she got her first kiss on national TV from Ashton Kutcher when she was 14.
Yeah.
Because she came from the Ukraine. She didn't even know English when she started that 70s show.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's absolutely beautiful.
She is, and she was in a funny movie called Bad Moms.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that was hilarious.
I thought it was a Christmas movie, right? I said, hey, kids, let's watch this.
Hang on, let me grab
No, it was kind of like, R-rated. I think
It was hilarious.
It was a really, really good movie.
It's so funny.
I'd like to watch that again. Actually, that
It's
was
really funny. Very funny. I was laughing all the way through that movie with that.
They made it too. Yeah, a bad grandmas or something that where all their moms came to visit them.
Yeah, Susan Sarandon had the best part in that movie.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good movie.
And
Yeah,
then
because
they
she
had-
played a drum.
Then they had the
Like-
chick from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Who that? Robert Kennedy Jr.'s wife. I forget her name.
I'm not
She was-
sure.
She was in that, and then the older lady that was I forget her name too. The one that was real snooty. I forget that woman's name. Well, all I know is that was a funny movie.
Yeah, it was.
It started right off the bat
All those movies are funny.
when that little girl said, "What the."
The first one was funny, and the second one was good. And not often that the first one and the sequel are both funny.
Yeah,
Colin Firth is your dream man. I don't even know who that is.
Colin Firth. He's older now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nothing beats Gwen Stefani to me.
Well, is it because she can sing?
It's because she's just gorgeous, and she can
Well, she
sing.
is. She's gorgeous, and she's got a good voice too.
I like how her legs come up and make an ass out of themselves.
Oh, good Lord.
I'm going straight to hell. I swear.
Yeah, Brian, what's going on? You haven't gone to church lately, so now you're going like
I think
evil path.
I think Gwen Stefani is just like cute, and she's really talented. I like the lyrics in her music, You know, I just think she's very, very talented. She's a very pretty lady.
Yeah, she is.
But that video, the 4 a.m. video, if you ever see it, she's just absolutely beautiful.
I've never seen it.
She looks a little bit like Marilyn Monroe, but modernized. Even her kids are cute. She got a little boy named Kingston, and I forget the other one's name, but they look like her too.
I'm trying to think. Gwen Stefani, what's that? Her
She was-
biggest hit.
She was in No Doubt, Don't Speak,
Oh, okay.
and then she's got a lot of hits.
Yeah, she does.
It's My Life.
Yeah,
If
I know
could,
who she is.
If I Could Escape, and then the Hiroshika Girls songs.
Yeah, she is pretty.
Y'all don't talk about me like I'm not here.
He was just saying you look like Gwen Stefani.
No, I
That's all.
don't.
No,
He's got a crush on
you look like Ellen Barkin when she was going with Al Pacino when she was really young.
When she was what? Going down on who?
When she used to go with Al Pacino, Ellen Barkin.
Oh, I don't know,
Al
man.
Pacino, how old is he? Like 100?
He's about 74, probably. I think the last movie
That's
he did
it.
was,
He seems real. He looks a lot older than
the
that.
last movie he did was with Christopher
gonna look it up.
Walken, Stand Up Guys.
I'm gonna look it up. How old is what's his name?
Al Pacino.
How
Jude Law
old
is a cutie tootie. Yes, Gemma. And Hugh Jackman. Oh my God.
you
Yes,
know?
I'm mukbanging. I'm starving. Shut up.
Hugh Jackman.
Are you? He's 80 years old.
Is
Who?
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino
I'm
is?
lying.
I
Is
just
he really?
I googled it. I Google
Booyah!
everything that I don't know.
I
Yeah.
love me some Al Pacino.
Say hello to my little friend. And he holds up a bottle of Geritol. He can still act. The Scent of a Woman is one of the good movies he did.
hmm
And let me see. Well, Scarface was overrated, but it was pretty good. It wasn't too bad.
Where are you going, Bessie?
I like The Scent of a Woman. That was one of the good ones.
It was good. What is she doing?
The Scent of a Woman.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's a fine guy.
Really good movie.
He can do any part. He's a method actor.
So what are we doing the rest of the day?
I don't know. What are we doing?
I don't know. Jen's going hiking tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, she's going hiking. So
What if she just abandons me?
Jen's going hiking tomorrow.
Yes.
yeah, she's going hiking.
Yeah.
She goes hiking by herself. Brian.
Alone, Brian.
By
Stalk her
by
and scare the
herself.
shit out of her.
I know what she does when she gets there ain't nobody around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does.
Your kittens are hiding. They'll be back out when Gypsy's gone.
Mr. Jackson says taking a break from YouTube.
Who is?
Mr. Jackson said they were taking.
Yeah, she said taking a break from YouTube.
Mm-hmm. I took
I-
those Bessie
Yeah.
goes everywhere with me now. And so we went to go and pick up Mike's medicine and Mom's medicine.
Uh-huh.
The Walgreens drive-through.
Mhm.
She got a little cookie from the lady in the pharmacy. It was very cute.
Oh.
I love it when businesses do that. When you like take your pets, with you.
They give you a little cookie.
Yeah, they give them a little treat. I think that's so sweet.
Hey, Rolling Homestead. I love
Hey.
this channel. He's a long time no see. Good to see you too. I actually was in your channel the other night. You were live, but I was too late. I had to catch the replay.
I seriously, that's my bucket list. If I win the lottery, honest to God, I'm homesteading. That's
Yep.
it.
Yeah, we've been talking about homesteading lately, about what the state of this country and what we think the best option would be.
The best option would have been to stop this impeachment and let the man go out of office and try and just move on from it, because Trump will settle down as soon as he gets out of the office.
Mhm.
He'll go do his own thing. These Democrats don't need to try to pull their revenge tactics. There's no evidence that he incited any type of riot anywhere. They need to quit being big babies. And they need a big blue baba.
Yeah. But yeah, Rolling, I was in your channel the other day.
Hi.
Rolling knows what? What'd you say?
I said, hey, Ty, you're at the
Oh,
heart
oh,
clinic.
oh.
Honey, I hope you're okay. Prayers, babe.
First, who?
Tyrannical. I'm
Oh,
eating crackers.
Yeah, see,
okay.
I misunderstood.
Prayers, honey.
I misunderstood what he was saying when I put that video up where he did that Bradley Cooper remake.
Yeah.
Sending you prayers.
I gave him my email and he said, you might want to take that down because of the trolls. I thought he was talking about the video. No, he was talking about my email. So I took the video down. He goes, I never told you to take the video down. I said, well, yeah, you did. But I went back and he was talking about my email. He's like, you gotta worry about the trolls.
Bye,
Man,
tyrannical.
I've been,
TJ.
so I put his video back up and I put it in 2 of my Facebook groups. So hopefully we get a bunch of views on it.
We are getting back to YouTube. I had to take a break for it. Yeah, a lot of people have to take a break on YouTube. It's just like crazy lately.
Crazy.
It's crazy, y'all.
Crazy, y'all. Breaking news, y'all.
Breaking news, y'all. Breaking news. We never have breaking news.
Mm-mm.
We're not, yeah, actually, there is breaking news, but we don't keep up with breaking news. We just ignore it
Did you like that cracker?
and hope it goes away. And it usually does.
So what else is on your bucket list, Brian? Seriously,
Yeah.
all
bucket
jokes
list.
aside. No,
I think I would travel and get out of the country and go see Ireland.
Yeah.
But what would be your first purchase? Like, okay, traveling is something that you do, but what would be your first purchase? The times that we live in, homesteading will save your life.
Yes, sure
Actually,
will.
I really believe that.
I think my first purchase would be to travel. It really would.
And I think that there needs to be an adjustment in the power control in this country. And you give people power when you hand them your money.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're handing money to Amazon or Google or any of that, you know, these big corporations that are now acting like they're communist. Yeah, I said it. YouTube. Then you're handing them power. So when you homestead and you become self-reliant, then you take that power and you bring it back to yourself. You take back your own power.
The natural man.
Yeah.
Right.
Make them come to you and beg you.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of
what you said you wanted to get. She wanted to get chickens. She even Googled how to take care of them.
That's what I would buy. That would be my purchase.
I'd like to buy the world of Coke and we can sing in perfect harmony.
Coke or Coca-Cola?
Well, yeah.
What if you get a cow, though? Did you get a cow or goats or anything like that?
We may not be so much in harmony, but we would be really loud singers with the Coke.
It would be cool.
Yeah, please pray for Sweet Block. She's in the hospital. And we're all thinking about you, Ginger. I know you're probably listening or will be listening on the replay, but I love you, girl.
Yeah, it sure does, rolling. And everybody's talking about civil war. Guys, this is not a civil war. Y'all, that's mistaken. This is not civil war. This is revolutionary war all over again.
Absolutely.
It's a reclaiming of our country. When we kicked the British out and said, yeah, stop it, get out. Well, that's what you're looking at. It's like, okay, no, going back to where we originally started and starting over, you know, or just rereading what we should have been reading all along, but we just sat back and handed over power.
History is repeating itself.
They'll see. We'll get to sit back and tell you, we told you so.
When people tell you that freedom isn't free, they're not kidding. You have to work for it. You have to earn it. You have to fight for it.
And that doesn't mean go storm the Capitol either.
No, that's not what it means at all.
That means stand out in the Capitol with your candle.
No one's saying that either.
No. It means things like becoming more self-reliant, like providing for yourself instead of depending on everybody else to provide for you. And right. I'm not saying I'm not guilty. I'm completely guilty of this, right? Mm-hmm. I go to the grocery store and I let corporations feed me instead of me feeding myself. That's just a start, right?
Right.
So, but it starts there, and it starts with, you know, going back and rereading those documents for yourself. What does it say? First thing it says is we the people, and that we allow these people in Washington to govern on our behalf. They have to have our consent.
They work for us. We don't.
I'm sorry, Rolling.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rolling. Freaking COVID.
Yeah.
COVID sucks. Anyway,
That's another thing, though. Yeah, I'm still stuck on that hydroxychloroquine stuff. You know,
Yeah.
we'd see less
Yeah.
of what we're seeing here in our chat if they would just distribute that properly.
and let me just tell you, any pharmaceutical, over the counter or prescribed, has side effects and reactions that you can have. Okay, it has good and bad things that it'll do to you. Anything you put in your body that's not already yours, even oxygen can have horrible side effects. You can die from getting oxygen. Did you know that? If you're a smoker and you get too much oxygen because your brain runs off of a CO2 meter, if you will, and it says, wait, my CO2 is too low, you'll stop breathing if you're getting in too much oxygen. Look it up. They consider anything you put in your body chemotherapy. Look that up too. Oxygen is chemotherapy. It's chemotherapeutic. It's coming from outside your body. It's chemical related, and it changes how your body presently is. So that could be anything from liquids to oxygen to drugs, whatever. Every single drug on the market, over the counter or not, has side effects. You cannot sit here and tell me that, oh, this one's so bad we can't ever use it. Bullshit. There are other drugs that cause the exact same side effect that drug causes, so you better start emptying the shelves. Or stop acting like I'm stupid and I don't know what you're saying.
Well, why would they want us to be well?
Right, because then everybody loses money if people are well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rolling, we do need to get back to the basics.
We do.
I think.
And like I
Even
said,
money's not even going to be in, the money isn't going to be worth anything.
mm-mm.
Oh,
No, it's going to be boiled down to resources and skills. And I'm not talking about gold. Mike went crazy a few years ago when everybody was buying up gold and silver. And he's like, we need to. I said, what for? Well, in case things go bad. Okay. And what can you do with gold other than wear it around your neck? You can't eat it. You can't build with it. And there will come a time when it's not even considered in purchasing, because nobody needs your freaking gold. They need food. They need land. They need animals, whatever. That's going to be what's going to be traded and bartered for, right?
there's my phone.
It's not me. I swear to God. But go back and watch Little House on the Prairie. That's a good place to start, and then start doing the deep dives on YouTube and like Rolling Homestead, and find out what can I do, because it could be some simple stuff that you can do right where you are, just to make you that much more self-reliant.
Well, that wasn't important. Right there. You answer the phone, so I hang up on you.
Ugh,
How
look.
rude of them.
I'm trying to sell me something, bro.
Morning,
Hey,
Luca.
Lufa. Good morning.
There's Lufa.
Good morning, darling.
I'm wondering what the younger and this is not picking on anybody. This is just a thought. Okay.
Right.
Because I will find it hard myself. Okay. But what happens if we lose? Because we're like, well, look, people are losing Twitter. They're losing YouTube. They're losing Facebook, all these platforms. What happens if all of a sudden somebody arbitrarily decides, oh, no more, we're not going to use the satellites anymore for communication on cell phones?
Mhm.
What then?
People need to be able to talk.
A lot of people will be lost.
They'll be lost.
I'll be lost.
Mhm.
I admit it.
You saw
Take
that
care,
boomer-
Rolling.
You saw that boomer video I put
Hey,
up.
bye, hon. Thanks for coming in.
I saw the video. What?
You saw that boomer
God
video I
bless you
put up, the
too.
comedy guy?
No. I have to
Oh,
look at it.
You'll see him.
Oh yes, I watched it, Brian. It was hilarious.
That guy is hilarious. I forget what his name is.
It's like a stand-up comedy. They talk all about like ageism and stuff. Like older people, what we remember, like the rotary phones and stuff like that, and how great it was when you hung up on someone because you could slam down the phone.
And if you slammed it down right enough, you'd make it ring. Ding!
And then
Yeah,
like right, Lufa, exactly. But like not so much even boycotting, it's just taking your power back, man. It's like, I'll go pick it up myself. I'll go buy it myself. I'm not going to get on Amazon every other day and order this or order that. Ordering groceries, right?
Mhm.
And somebody's got to deliver them and this and that and the other. So like instead of that, go back to the basics. Go back to let me be self-reliant.
Right.
Let me go get my own stuff. Let me not order from Amazon, but go to a store locally that sells something similar or the same and buy it from them.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people in this country that have become way too powerful and now are making decisions that, first of all, are not constitutional. Let's just start there.
Right.
And second of all, targeting people, putting punishment on people for how they think.
Yep.
Or how they speak. I mean, that's dangerous. The danger is in that we've allowed them to have this kind of power. Just take it back.
Oh, that guy's a Trump supporter. Wow.
If the 75 million people, literally, that voted in this election suddenly decided to do things differently and stop relying on those big companies that are doing this, they could potentially be bankrupt.
Like I was telling you guys the other day, I put up the video that had a clip from the Sermon on the Mount. It's a really good religious video.
Mm-hmm.
The director of that video must have got to looking at my videos, where I support Trump, because he does
Right.
not support Trump.
Right.
So he did a copyright strike on my video because of that.
Wow.
His name is David Helling. He's a writer for the Kansas City Star as well.
Ugh.
Does
Okay.
not support Trump. So I emailed him and I asked him, hey, can you take that down? Redact that copyright strike, because I was only speaking religiously and I thought that your work was good. He hasn't emailed me back though. He's a big, I didn't know he was a director. I didn't know he was a journalist. And like I said, I believe the only reason he struck that is because of my affiliation with Trump, because he speaks out against Trump in his Twitter and in his blogs and out in the Kansas City Star. He hasn't mailed me back yet though. Did you guys disappear?
I'm here.
You cancel Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Amazon. I like Amazon as far as shopping.
I'm a Mexican Trump supporter. The crap I put up with is terrifying.
That's right. Get your placa away. No bueno.
Well, she came up and told us her story one day about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trump
She was from California too, which is a really big Democratic state, right?
Well, they're now identifying Democrats that were part of the protest in the Capitol building inside the Capitol building. So there were some Democrats in there as well. Registered Democrats. You got way too quiet in here. That awkward moment. What is that?
That's my microwave. That's my microwave.
Sound like you're going through a metal detector.
Yeah, I know. I just went through a metal. Yeah, no. Yeah, soon we'll all have to go through a metal detector.
We're all through a metal detector.
We're all watching.
I see Carlos.
Big brother is watching.
Carlos said, I'm a Biden supporter, and redacted it immediately. Hey, that's okay to be a Biden supporter. We're not mad at you for that.
Who said that?
Carlos Saja.
Who said that?
He said, I'm a Biden supporter. Then he redacted it immediately.
Wait. I didn't see that.
That's because he redacted it.
I don't care who's a Biden supporter.
No, we're not mad at you just because you're a Biden supporter. You got to write.
I mean,
That's
everybody
the thing about America. You got to right to support whoever you want.
What are we saying now?
Carlos Saja said, I'm a Biden supporter, and then he redacted it immediately. It was only up for like a second.
Who? Oh,
Don't do it, Miss D.
um,
My name is Joe Message, and I approve this Biden.
you know, and I don't have anything against him. I mean, I've got my own opinions about whether or not I think he should run a, top country in this world. But so there's that. But my whole thing goes back to the fact that we're not in control of our country. We're supposed to be this great experiment where we are self-governed, and we are not. And we need to fix that quickly.
Joe Biden only wants in for the free Jello and the reruns of Golden Girls, and we all know it.
And the little girls that'll come to the Oval Office so you can sniff them.
Please don't sniff me. Please don't sniff me. Please don't sniff me.
He's so weird. I mean, even if he's not what, some people say that he is with the P word,
Yeah.
it's still weird.
Is he not aware that he's on camera?
I don't think he has much self-awareness at all.
And sometimes he don't even know where he is.
Exactly.
He said, I gave this speech over at Dartmouth or some medical facility, He didn't even know where he was, man.
Mm-hmm.
But, he won't be there long.
But he's going to be running this country. Just remember that.
Yeah. He just wants more pudding.
I'll never forget. He was addressing veterans at something. I can't even remember what. But he kept going, stand up, Joe, stand up, Joe. Dude was a bilateral amputee in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he's like, oh yeah, okay. I was like, what is wrong, dude? Oh, you deleted it because of a grammar error. Sure you did, Carlos. Carlos, are you being naughty?
Carlos, it's okay to support Joe Biden. You just have to get used to the jokes. There's plenty of material there for jokes on Biden for the next 4 years.
Look,
but
we
they're not
tolerated
the
Trump ones, didn't we?
They're not going to do it.
Cheeto head.
Kamala is the real president. She's going to fuck us like she did Willie Brown.
Yep. I don't think it'll be as enjoyable as Willie Brown's was, though. I'm just saying.
Should she be impeached before she ever gets in for trying to post bond for the people of the riots in Missouri? Is she going to be impeached or no?
Oh, I'm sure not. No. Don't you know she's pure as the driven snow?
Dun-dun-dun.
It's okay, Carlos. We still love you.
It's going to smell like weed in the White House.
Carlos, all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. It's okay.
Forgive them, Father, for they know not.
Yes, I do pray for Biden, and I do pray for Kamala, and I hope that they have some type of an epiphany and it changes their life and they become the people that we need them to be. So there's that.
There's that positive outlook.
Yeah. Just as I was hoping a lot of this country that did not support President Trump was doing the same. I felt that he had an epiphany. A lot of people won't agree with me. I don't care. You're not sitting in my skin. So, okay.
So when they
have their own opinion.
So when they kick Biden out for his medical incompetency and Harris gets in, who becomes the vice president?
I really hope they don't do that because, I listened to a couple of days of the vomitous rhetoric from a lot of people on television media talk about the 25th Amendment and using it against President Trump. And no, I'm sorry, but even before that, with the incident at the Capitol, and I'm going to call it that because
Hey Ginger.
Hey Ginger Locks, honey, I hope you're feeling better, and I'm praying. But I listened to them talk about for days about how divisive he was, how violent he was, how everybody in the world was watching us and seeing what Trump was doing to this country. Okay, hypocrites. When you're sitting there talking about a man committing crimes that you can't even say that he created, that he committed.
They did.
He's, he is tried and sentenced and execution carried out, and there's been no court other than the public opinion. Okay, that's wrong.
If they took him to trial for inciting a riot, his defense would stand up and say, "Look, it says right here, he's telling them to go there peacefully."
Yep. But the bottom line is they're all laughing at us now because of what they're doing to Trump. It's not about Trump. It's the fact that these people are unhinged and they're trying to rewrite our laws and our constitution, and they're all sitting back laughing at us because this is what shape we're in right now. They need to knock it off too. And if they don't think that their words on the floor of the House are not inciting violence in a percentage of this nation, they're sorely mistaken. The only thing they're doing is ratcheting up really hard feelings, and they need to knock it off. The same as the really right wing faction of the side to the right. They need to shut the hell up and sit down. And we need to meet somewhere in the center and plan on going just a little bit farther than the center, both sides, because that's what makes a compromise.
They shut our young lady down from Colorado that's been very, very feisty. The young one, I forget her name. She's been really feisty.
From Georgia?
From Colorado.
Yeah, she's
the one
really
that owns the restaurant with the guns that you guys know. She said the word bullcrap, and they stopped her.
Oh my God!
But the other day, that lady from Texas, the African American lady, what does the man from Arizona have to say? Ha ha ha!
Yeah.
What was that all about? Is this
Who was
funny?
that? Maxine, Crazy Maxine, or Sheila?
Uh,
Sheila Jackson Lee.
The cow lady, the lady with.
Sheila Jackson Lee.
What was that? Ha ha ha! About? Are we not having a serious impeachment thing going on?
No, we're
here?
not. We're not. It's like on the playground in the 5th grade.
What are you laughing about? Because you already know what he's going to say.
We know what their scripts are too. I mean, we're not laughing about it. It's serious.
Idiot.
You know, it just makes me ill the way that these adults are acting. You did this. Well, you did that. Well, you did this.
Let me see if I can find that real quick.
And if they don't stop bringing up Lincoln's name, you know why? Because they trust that everybody out there in America is not willing to look up exactly who Lincoln was, what he stood for, and who voted against.
Listen to this woman.
Proposals.
Listen to this woman real quick. Hang on. Let it run for a second here. Just a second. Listen to our representative of government here. Just a second.
For what purposes does the gentleman from Arizona rise?
What is that?
I mean, that is her meds being off.
What I mean, really, what is funny about, they're talking about, we had a riot, 5 people were killed. Yeah, the government was sort of overtaken, and we got to do something serious here.
I want either Ivanka to run or especially Eric Jr., Eric Trump. I think Eric Trump is tremendous. I think he's a fantastic human being. Really do.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not Don. Don can be really abrasive.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's kind of bland.
I get Don
I think.
or Eric.
No, Eric is good. I'm talking about Don. He's just kind of bland.
Well, see, and to me, Eric is the bland one, and Don is the in your face. We're gonna fight you to the death. It's like, calm down. You're not making the situation any better by being a jackass. Chill. I don't know. It's not. I know it is a shit show right now.
She's right. Ginger Locks is right. This whole thing, is better drama than YouTube. There for a minute. As far as drama goes.
I do. I like all of his kids. I really do. But if I had to pick one that I would say, get out there and go put your name in the hat, it would be Eric. Only because he's more reserved. He's chill. He's real measured. He doesn't run out there with the off the top of his hat verbiage. You know what I mean? With the you can kiss my ass. That's more Don, which I love that about Don. That's more like his dad. But just saying. Just saying. He doesn't cause quite the controversy that Don would. And I love Don to death. I'm right with him. His wife Laura might run for. I know. I saw that. And did you see that? Ivana's looking at, or Ivanka. Is it Ivanka or Ivana?
It's Ivanka.
One's a wife, one's a daughter. Ivanka.
Mm-hmm.
That she's looking at running for office in Florida for the representative, which I think would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be really cool.
But is she going to get the votes though?
In Florida, yeah, hell yeah. You kidding me? Shit. And they know how to vote in that state. They learned from 2000. I'm just saying. No hanging chads. Poor Chad. Why did they want to hang him? That's what I wanted to know. What did Chad do that was so wrong? Yeah, it's a joke. Everyone laugh, huh? Put a one in the chat if you're laughing.
Oh, you snorted. I'm gonna take that lady's clip and
Who,
make
Sheila?
that. Come on, how old are we?
Oh, she's just gross.
He says, I am a Biden supporter and nobody here is fighting. A miracle. We don't fight in here.
That's our
No.
point, and that's the point of the Capitol.
You can come up here. You're welcome to come up.
Absolutely,
Yes,
come talk to us. And the
You
thing is when you look at what happened at the Capitol, you looked at all of those thousands of people standing outside. They were praying. They were talking. There were groups of individuals inside and outside that were fighting. I'm telling you right now, they were not Trump supporters.
There were Trump supporters that were actually stopping people from going at cops, breaking windows. You know, just like Trump said, a real Trump supporter would not stand for going against law enforcement and violence. We don't do that.
No.
We stand
I
up
saw that, Lufa, that they busted that woman in Texas.
for what? What was it?
It was
Voter fraud.
it was in Austin, voter fraud.
Huh?
It happens in every state, but the difference between Texas and 6 other states that, I don't know, just come up right into the front of my head. We own our shit, and we're not going to let our crap disrupt the voters of other states.
Right.
I'm just saying that disgusts me, I think, more than anything out of this whole situation, that a state can go to the Supreme Court and say, we really need you to look at this and listen to our evidence and make a decision. But this is what we think. We think these 6 states, or this one in particular, Pennsylvania,
Right.
that their voting was so skewed and so corrupt that it then invalidated the voters in Texas. And they looked at them and said, you have no standing.
Yeah.
What in the hell are you talking
And
about?
I like it when these Dems say, well, it was already ruled out in court. It was already ruled out. No, it wasn't ruled out. There was no ruling made on it.
Okay, Meerkat. And that's cool. It's all good.
I'm a Biden supporter. Okay, got to get back to working. Oh, that's okay. I mean, like here's if we don't have diversity, we don't have anything in this country.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, there are some excellent points of view on, let's call it the left side and the right side. Okay. Just for practical purposes. There are some great points of view on that side. There's some great points of view on the right side. Problem is, you've got wings off of those that are crazed nut jobs, both sides. And the people that are the majority on both of those sides won't come together and say, let's just close them out and not listen. And let's talk and come to some kind of a working agreement that's best for everybody in this country. I don't know what we used to be like that. I don't know what happened. I really don't. Well, somebody figured out that there's amazing power in that position, and that
Yeah, Lufa, I agree. She said some of my sweetest friends on here like Biden. And
Yep.
you shouldn't base a friendship on what someone's political views are. I know I don't.
at the end of the day, we should all just be Americans. I think that would be a really good plan.
I think that's a good idea.
Wonder what happens if we get rid of all the parties. So you don't have a party, you don't have all this money behind you.
Mhm.
To, and really put some hard, cold limits on what can be spent in an election cycle. Okay. And then you don't belong to a party. You're just you. These are my opinions. This is what I believe. And this is what I want to see happen. And you run, and that's all you can say. And you don't have like gazillions of dollars.
Kind of like we did in school,
Yeah.
running for class president.
Yeah. You had to go
It
and
was
you had to talk
always
to
based
every
on what they were going to do for the school.
right. And you had to go and you had to talk to the students and say,
Exactly.
what do you want? Let me see if I can make that work in what I want.
It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to.
Yes. Don't cry, Brian.
Mhm. I'm sad.
Don't cry.
I'm sad to see the powers that be are acting like this.
Yeah, they need to grow up. Well, the Constitution says we got the right to kick it all out. I think there's a whole bunch from both sides that need to go.
Lisa said if Texas secedes, she might move there.
Yeah, I agree with you, Carlos. I love Texas. However, it's not even hot or humid. It's just hell. Just combine the two and you've got hell, and that's where we're at.
Mm.
I wish we could move Texas north. So, because the weather would be so much better. I registered as a Republican.
Oh, stop. You
Trump.
love the hurricanes.
Dry and sticky.
Yeah, what happens? What happens if all of the voters in the country switch to independent? Think of the perks you would get from that. There would be people at your doorstep 24/7 begging for your vote because they don't know how you're going to decide, right? I think that would be funny.
Well, does it matter now?
No, but I think people would have new cars. They would have new clothes. They would have new jewelry. They would have meals delivered to their house. Think of it. Let's all switch to independent. Let's do it. Or no party. Switch to no party and see what happens. People would be kissing your ass. Just saying. So you're going to have to win my vote. Talk to me. And look, seriously, in all seriousness, don't buy me shit. Tell me what you're really going to do to me after you become elected. Just saying. And then,
what they're going to do for the country.
And then I think we need to make them fill out forms of the top 10 things they're going to do in the next 4 years.
I think one of the things that Biden is really pushing is the minimum wage up to $15 an hour, which is a good thing, except for the marketplace is just going to raise their prices because they know what they're making.
Yes, that's it. So you're 2 steps forward and 1 step back.
You may be making $15 an hour, but guess how much you're going to pay for milk?
$5 a gallon, man.
They don't waste money sending me political mail. That's true too. And clutter in my freaking mailbox and my garbage can. And these people are the first ones to scream about global warming. Well, quit burning down trees or taking down trees and making paper, assholes. I got a computer. Send it to me on email where I can ignore it there.
It's been cold here in Ohio. I wish we could have some global warming right now.
I know, right? 100,000 blizzards going on, but global warming.
I know that the older you get, your feet get colder.
Hey, old people, boomer people.
You don't have any circulation, Brian.
Do y'all remember when the ozone was being eaten away by hairspray? Do y'all remember that? And we were all going to die because there would be this hole that would travel around the earth and just scald people. Do y'all remember?
You remember when people were afraid to use microwaves?
Yes.
Yes. There was an episode on Wonder Years about that.
Because of the radiation you would get from it.
And they were so huge.
Deformed babies and stuff. Yeah.
We need to sit down and make a list of all the shit that was supposed to happen to us from, let's say, 1950 on that hasn't happened. But it was all ginned up rhetoric from political viewpoints to cause some kind of change in how
and it's still going on. There's still conspiracy things going on.
We all need electric cars. By tomorrow, we all need electric cars. But how do you make the battery? Where do you get the electricity to charge it? Okay. Because you're already shutting down coal, right? Okay. So stop it. Just stop. Y'all are crazy. I mean, I get emissions. Should we cut down? Yeah, we got catalytic converters. Okay. Are you happy? I mean, seriously, stop. And there's enough oil and petro to go around. Trust. No, there's no.
I have news for the environmentalists. You can't get rid of fossil fuels because they need to run windmills.
Right, exactly. Seriously, you should see the stuff they use to clean the windmills, the damage that it does to the environment. But hey, no such thing as clean fuel. And let me just tell you, that's true, because even if we do homestead and we all plant gardens, fields of wonderful vegetables, the cow that you're going to have to use to pull, or the ox that you're going to have to use to pull that plow is going to poop. That's fuel, and it's not clean. I'm just saying. Nobody talks about acid rain anymore. No, they don't. They've gone on to different threats because they found out it's not, it is what it is. But the hole in the ozone is really the one that, because it terrified me. This was like in the 70s. It's going to travel around the globe, and just pray that it doesn't hit your spot of the globe because you'll be singed to death immediately. Great.
Remember acid rain?
Yeah.
Acid rain, all that stuff. That was like, all
Yep.
this stuff was going to kill us.
Yeah.
Love it.
Right. On how they use coal for windmills. What happens if the wind's not blowing? Y'all thought of that? Just saying. I watched on one homesteading show. They got a windmill, and it really wasn't. They had like no water pressure, and a lot of days, if the wind wasn't blowing very hard, it wouldn't move. So they had like no pressure for the pump, right?
Right.
He took an existing windmill, took it apart, and added like 12 inches to each one of the little rungs of the windmill, and increased that outage of that windmill exponentially. You know, it was amazing. I thought that was smart. Epoch Times, Larry Elder. Use more coal than clean energy. Yeah. And they kill birds, and they kill vegetation around them. So you're looking at ecosystems upon ecosystems that are damaged because you had to have a freaking windmill. And they're ugly. Can we say that?
They are. They are
ugly.
ugly. They are very ugly.
At least paint them creatively or something. I don't know. No, they don't read the fine print, and nobody thinks, well, that was an unintended consequence. So was the child I had from having sex with that idiot I left a long time ago. That was an unintended consequence, but there you go. Anyway.
All right.
Next topic.
I'm going to close down, guys.
You don't want to talk about boogers anymore?
No booger.
No, I'm done with the booger.
Yeah, I'm getting tired. I want to
Booger
eat a
man.
nap. I need a nap.
I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning. I swear to God.
You know, I messaged you at like 7:30. You're usually up.
No, I was sound asleep. I've been sleeping in every day.
I
Sweet.
slept till almost 10 o'clock this morning. What the hell? I woke up, the sun was like out. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like I told you, I got into the Dead Files last night. Started watching that.
Yeah, I'm still
I
not
had-
talking to you.
Well, I had a few that I hadn't watched, so I watched a few.
You know, if you were really a true friend, like I said, you would tape it like on your phone, you would record it, and you'd send it to me. Haven't gotten anything
I
from you.
don't even know how to freaking do that.
I don't either, but figure it
So
out.
yeah, you don't, but you expect me to know how. The person that can't even run a freaking Discord.
I can't. I have to use Velcro. I can't even tie my shoes. What are you talking about?
But anyways, I think I'm going to shut down.
All right. Be well, Carl.
I love you, Brian. Love you, Miss D.
Love you too, babe girl.
Thank you guys for coming up.
Poof.
We'll do this again. Right. Y'all come back now. You hear?
Yeah.
You hear?
Bye,
Yeah.
guys. Have
Bye,
a great
everybody.
day.
You guys have a great day. Love you all. Thank you for coming in. Lufa, come up on panel next.